Alright, so this is what Grand Theft Auto normally looks like. This is Grand Theft Auto with the settings all the way down, and this is Grand Theft Auto potato version, which is quite honestly the best way to play the game. So we've seen Grand Theft Auto 5 looks its best with all the cool graphic mods available out there, so you can go ahead and download, and I'm not gonna lie, they look pretty cool. There are some mods out there that can basically make Grand Theft Auto 5 look like a cinematic movie, but today's video we are going to be ignoring that and gonna be focusing over towards something even better, and that's making Grand Theft Auto 5 looks like it's running on the Game Boy. Now I know what you're thinking, that's really dumb. Why would anyone want to actually play the game like that? But wait, by the end of today's video, hopefully you'll be on my side, because I think that this is the best and the more superior way to actually play the game in. We don't need no fancy expensive graphic card, we don't need any expensive computer parts. All that's needed is a school's computer and the access of the internet, and you can go ahead and be downloading this game over towards there and play it in front of all your friends and teachers on the first day of school. Just don't forget to go ahead and download the hot coffee mod so you can show it to all the cool girls in your class, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna be dropping their panties once they see you having fun in that game. Anyways, don't forget to leave a like. I have a like goal for today, which is quite surprising because for most of the time I don't ever reach it, but maybe this time we can actually reach this goal, and if we do, I'll tell my mom so she can go ahead and throw me a pizza party. Let's go for 799 likes. Please do not leave a like after that, just leave it exactly at that number or my mom won't throw me that pizza party, which I've been begging her for. Come on man, hook a boy up with some of that Papa John's. And don't forget to subscribe to your boy for some extra good luck tomorrow. So the cool part about GTA 5 being really old is the fact that people out there think of very creative ways to actually play GTA 5 in. For example, we're right here playing Grand Theft Auto on a freaking iPhone X. And yeah, you guys heard that right, on an iPhone X. The game runs pretty flawlessly, no problems whatsoever, but there's also different ways to actually play the game in. So when I think about the PlayStation 2, I think about graphics and how all the other games looked like back then. So of course we're gonna go ahead and cover how GTA 5 can look as close towards a PlayStation 2 game graphic wise as we possibly can. Now which one do you guys believe will be in a much more lower quality? GTA 5 over on the PS3, or me putting the settings all the way to the very lowest possible graphic settings on the PC? Now you guys can go ahead and put your answers down below in the comments. I'll give you 5 seconds. Go ahead and just put it down there. Really interested to see what you guys would think. But anywho, let's go ahead and roll the PS3 footage, and this is it. Now to be very honest, I couldn't believe that this was what I was playing back in the day in 2013. Like, I was so shocked on how much of a difference this game looks like compared to the PS4 version. It's just so mind-boggling that we were all used to this at some point before we got next-gen consoles. Me experiencing the game all over again on PS3 by playing it for a couple of minutes really did hit me right there in the heart, man. I just couldn't believe how we're so getting used to the games that we're currently buying to look so pretty, and we're constantly being spoiled by all the pretty looking graphics and textures and pixels that current gen provides for us. And some people think that this still isn't enough for them. I mean, they want to go even more farther. But if you want to see how much of a difference that, you know, game developers have made, go back and play your old PS3, man, and go ahead and replay some of the games that you used to hop on back in the day. You're gonna see a huge difference compared to next gen. Now it's time for us to hit the PC. How much of a change can we actually go ahead and cause if we just mess around with a couple of settings, download a couple of packages, and what exactly do we need to do? Well, it's kind of simple actually. So what we're gonna need to do right here is we're gonna need to use the power of mods, and we're gonna need to download these 3 specific mods in order to actually go ahead and make this happen. So right here we're gonna go ahead and go towards GTA5mods.com, and we're gonna download this baby right here. So right here we got the lower resolution vegetation for improved performance mod, which basically turns off the grass and makes it very shitty looking. Now in the game you can already do this, you can only go low, but this mod makes it go even lower, which is absolutely beautiful for us. Now right here I got the Wombo combo pack. Basically, this mod turns off all the grass and trees throughout the whole game of GTA 5 because of course you cannot originally do this. And lastly, GTA 5 for super low PCs, which basically what this mod does, it makes the game run in a way for your very old computer from 1996 that's still using Windows XP can possibly run GTA 5 with no problems whatsoever. And my god, Michael, what the fuck is wrong with your face? So if you guys are huge fans of Minecraft or bad games, you can actually install a graphics mod onto your GTA 5 to make it look very blocky. Now how exactly do we do that? Well, we go ahead and make our way over towards here to super low settings, which basically changes all the characters in the game into walking block figures. And oh my god, boys and girls, you haven't played GTA 5 until you downloaded this mod right here. So before we actually do enable all these graphic mods right here, I do want to showcase the game real quick on how it actually looks like by default over on the PC. Basically put the settings to an alright-ish level because of course the game kind of lags for my computer, but it still looks pretty well, right? So what we're going to be doing right here is we're going to be seeing exactly how far has Rockstar put the graphic settings if you just go ahead and just put everything to the very lowest as you possibly can go. Now you guys are going to be seeing somewhat of a different version of GTA 5 on the PC with the lowest graphic settings, which is doesn't look that bad actually. I would even say that this still looks better than the PS3 version. You guys can see that the buildings, the textures, and all the colors right here look definitely more washed out and not with that much details compared to the PS3 version, where, you know, there's some details but everything just looks way more washed out. Yeah, but to be honest, I believe we can actually make this go even more lower because of course this is as far as Rockstar has implemented the game to look like with the low settings. So now I think it's about time to see exactly what will happen if you went ahead and downloaded all the mods that we showcased earlier over on the PC and how much of a difference GTA 5 will look like. So huge shout out to my boy Kata Rappa for managing and being able to go ahead and get all those mods to be working with one another and actually compatible enough to actually get this to work. Huge shout out to him. Credit down below. Go ahead and make sure that you guys subscribe to his channel. Now I know what you're thinking. Things might look really bad and the car is gonna be sinking a bit, but in reality you guys don't have to worry about your frames dropping whatsoever, because I can promise you that you're gonna be getting well over 120 frames playing this game with these mods enabled. Now look at the buildings, look at the floor, look at everything. If you guys are not blind, you get to see that this looks like it's being run on a Nintendo GameCube. I honestly didn't think that we'll be able to actually go ahead and make the game look like this. It doesn't even look like GTA 5 anymore. It just looks like Legoland Grand Theft Auto Edition. I gotta hand it to all the mod creators who managed to make the game look like this. Now we finally know exactly what GTA 5 will look like on a Nintendo Wii, a PS2, or even a handheld Game Boy Advance, man. I just gotta say that. Now unfortunately I cannot promise you that the game will be easy, because you're gonna be going through a lot of situations where some characters are gonna be going through walls, disappearing, or you might as well not even see them whatsoever because the game just might not handle all the graphic technicals and all that type of stuff with, you know, rendering the characters in the game itself. Here's another prime example of what I'm talking about. As you guys can see, this looks like a wall, but then it turns into a garage. Lovely. But yeah, anyway guys, I did hope that you enjoyed this video and loved all the crazy stuff that this mod provides. Hopefully you guys might even try it out, and who knows, maybe if you guys are in need of, you know, playing GTA 5 on the school computer, then you'll have absolutely no problem in actually doing that, man, because I can promise you your school computer, that Dell that you got back there that you use for all your assignments, is definitely gonna have the power to actually be capable enough to play this game with this amount of settings. Look at this right here, man. You can see the absolute minimum amount of effort that's going around in this cutscene right here. Everything looks like Lego blocks. You can see how Franklin's face looks like mashed potatoes, and oh my god, I honestly can't believe that this is the result from doing all of that Now, of course, when we messed around with the settings in GTA 5 without downloading everything, we saw that it didn't look anything like this. It just didn't. And I'm pretty sure Rockstar didn't want their game to look like this either. So that's why we had to go ahead and download all those freaking, you know, random mods in order to get the game to look like this. And as you guys can see, things don't even look like anything what we originally see on PS4 or the PC even. This makes anything look way better than it. And oh my god, I can't believe that this is the results of it. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Love you, love you, love you. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, folks.